Well, I'm back over here on the 313 job. Got the barn job finished up, and I got me some straw, and had to buy me a new propane tank and a burner because I can't find my other one. I'm gonna get this thing fired up. I'm gonna grease it. This tree still got to come down. I dread that. It is right there by the electrical. I wonder where that AT&T line runs. Huh. I may have to hold up on that. So, and it's rained a couple times since I've been over here. See all the water down there. But it looks like my stuff I gotta burn is died and dried out, so maybe that will give me, maybe it'll burn easier. But I think I'm gonna set it. I'm probably gonna set it right here. What is that? So I got, I'm not sure what this is down here rolled up. I don't think that's, I think it's just a reef. Anyway, I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna move it all to right here. Just right off that hill. I got the house there, and then the neighbors, and then this field, which it's pretty wet, so it should be okay. What I'll do is I'll kind of scratch this grass back away from the fire, and that way it won't hopefully set the field on fire. So anyway, let me get this machine greased up. Get the fire ready to go, and I'm gonna have to talk to the neighbor about that tree, because I think that communication cable is probably gonna run right down the back side of it. And I didn't do a locate on that side. May have to cut them with a chainsaw. I really don't want to do that because that one is leaning right towards the house. So there's his water meter. I wonder, oh yeah, there's a cable route that runs right through there, and I'm not messing with it. Okay, see y'all in a bit. Okay, so I'm greasing this thing, and you have to take the bucket off to get to these two grease points right here. It's kind of aggravating, two on each side, but anyway, kind of is what it is, I guess. Yeah. All right, so I take the bucket off to get to those two, and I got that one, and then there's one more way up there I gotta get to. We almost ready. All right, so I got the fire kind of laid out where I want it. I'm gonna get these hay bales, throw them in the bucket, and put some diesel on them, and grab the burner. y'all, let's make a fire. Okay, I'm gonna let that get going good. The wind is blowing almost where I need it to. I need it. It's not blowing back towards the houses, so that's a good thing. But, the field is pretty wet. Like I was going to scratch the grass back, but it's just mud. So we should be fine. But I'm gonna be here all day anyway. Just kind of let my pile get about that size, not too much bigger. Only problem is the wind's kind of sitting. If it'll stay blowing that way, I'll be good, because I wanted to sit kind of on top of this hill and just feed it with my windrow right here. And this stuff right here ain't nothing but dirt and junk. So all this kind of get pushed off the hill, and then everything laid back. Let me walk out over here. This ditch is holding some water. I think I'm gonna come over here and clean this culvert out so this water can start running off. Old cable line. It ain't no count. It ain't going to nothing. So let me come over here. I'm gonna grab that stump. See if I can't get this water to get out of this hill. Okay, I got the ditch kind of draining over here, and I'm gonna stack up the fire a little more. The wind keeps wanting to ease back this way a little, and I really don't need it to. made my way over here to these stumps right here. It's gonna be a little aggravating having to sit up on this hill. It's so wet down on the bottom side. I really want to sit up here and cut my ditch line in. That way I don't have to get up next to the house. Down about 3 feet, it just turns to mud. And lay all this out and let it dry out. Just one big soupy mess. I don't know if it'd be best to kind of cut all of it out and the dirt that I'm going to take out up there in the front yard, just kind of put it back here. I figure that's going to be the best thing to do. Dump all that back here and then cut my grate in. Take way too long to dry out. It's that old gray clay. And I figure they probably cut in, well I know they did, they cut into this hill whenever they built that house, I guess, because they cut down to the gray stuff. We'll get it figured out. back up and then she should pop out. Alright, let's see if we can get her to come now. Nope. If I could get on some good ground, hold me still. Okay, I'm gonna play around with this right here. If I can get some that ditch line cut in there and get some more water out of the ground. You can see it just pulling up right there. All right, I'll check, and my fire needs kicked around a little more. Alright, I'll update y'all in just a bit. Well, I figured I'd give y'all an update. Looks like a bomb went off in here. I'm slowly starting to cut back towards the road. And I'm trying to figure out, because right in there is actually below grade that I want. But from where the house is to where I got to cut into that little hill and get the water to go that way instead of around there, I'm kind of just laying this dirt back. Hopefully it'll dry out some. It's just little nasty gray crap. Man, it is humid. Really what I'm worried about is that main power that's coming right through here, and it basically goes right through there, and I have to cut through here. So it's really kind of hard to figure out what to do up there until I get my grade back here. Because I figure I'm gonna have to put back dirt there, and that's what I kind of been doing right there. I've been throwing the looser, drier stuff over here. About where the skid steer is about where I want to slowly fade back this way. Man, there is some water running out of the hill. So really, I'm starting to move my ditch line over. So I still got a good bit to cut back through here, but I'll get it figured out. Really, I got a little bit more to burn right here. My fire is just Just like I said, I can't get too crazy with it. I guess it's going all right. I'll let that burn on down for a while. I started putting the bigger stuff in there. I need to come back here and kick it around now, but I need some fuel for the machine and I'm starving. So I'm gonna go grab some lunch and then get some fuel, come back and fill the machine up. And I'll probably stack some more on here. And let that burn on down. That'll probably be it for today. Alright, I'm hungry. Okay, I got some fuel in the machine. I'm gonna lay this back one more time, and that way I can just track in and out over there, and I have to come all the way around. I'm afraid this stuff's going to take a while to burn, or longer than I wanted it to. A lot of big stuff in here. Not a big enough fire to really get it going. May just have to make it big enough. Wish I could have let it dry out about another week, but really ain't got time. Or I could have waited, but I needed to get this stuff out of the way. Cut this hill down. So I was kind of do this first where I could really do the other. How far over he wants his yard, I guess, to come more level, he may put in a retaining wall up on this, or on this back side. That way he can have more of a flat yard. But I guess we'll see whenever I can make the cut in the final grade and see how far his yard's going to come over. He wanted it 35 degrees on the bank. That may be what we go with, depending on how far over. I told him I would cut it in at 15 degrees and just see what it looked like. I can always just finish taking it out. But, you know, when you got to do a retaining wall, it's less money he has to spend. I try to save folks money instead of just wasting their money or get them by with stuff that, you know, maybe they don't really need, or let them see it a different way first and then decide, instead of just doing it. I don't give you what you want, I give you what I want you to have. No, I'm kidding. Tell you what, it seems like a lot of businesses are that way now. They just you ask for one thing and they'll give you something else and say, well, you know, that's what I want you to have, but it shouldn't be like that. Things are stupid right now, but we got at least another 2 years of that. get started on that. Okay, let me get over here and get the fire back going. Okay, I got the fire stacked up. Got just about all of it on there. Of course, it ain't burning. Just too big, but she's hot in there. I'll just have to keep moving around those logs and stuff, get them burned up. So what I'm gonna do is I desperately need this water to start getting out of here. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go up here next to the house, start on this corner, and start working this. Find my grade I want to be at, and I may start right here in the center of the yard and just start working my way back to where I'm sitting, because I need to know where I'm at right here, where the bucket is right there. I need to know that elevation from the center of the yard. So what I'll do is I'll walk up there and I'll make a touch point, and I'll just keep working my way back and see how far I'm off. So let's try this. There's a stupid cable in the yard right there. It's not being used anymore. Across this creek. Okay. So what I can do, we'll see how far off we are from right here up to. So I'm gonna make a benchmark there. So from there to there is hold on a minute. I can reset my target slope. Needs to be at 0. So we are 0.2 feet. So what I can do, I can come on back then. Now I can set this as my touch point. I'll tell you what, I'm going to set that as my grade. So what I'll do is I'll set that as my grade. Okay. There my grade is set. I'll come right here. See right there, basically the top of my ditch is on grade. So what I'll do is I'm gonna set a slope. Target slope. Let me just show you what I'm doing here. Okay, so right there is grade. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come in here. I'm gonna go down to target slope. I went 0.1 degree. See the bucket angle? That means, well, y'all can figure it out. It means I'm cutting down and I'm pulling back. So I'm gonna go let's try that. Let's go 2 degrees. It's not much, but I'm just gonna I'm gonna do as little as I can, or at least to get by with, because this cable's basically sitting right up under me. And then I'll come back. I'm gonna dig it, and then I'm gonna come back and check it and make sure I've got fall. And I can turn the assist on. The guy was asking, did this machine have, well, he called it autos, but so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit this on this controller. I'm gonna hit the top button. That's what I got it set as. See, the A comes on. All I have to do is, when I pull back here, it will automatically just keep going down and find that slope, and it will stay on grade itself. I don't have to do anything else other than just pull that lever. Of course, I know that's cheating, but if you got it, use it. And also, whenever I turn that assist on, it's got an over depth thing. It will not go, like it'll stop on its own. I'm not stopping it there, it's stopping itself. So it won't dig any lower than my target depth and that slope. So what I need to do is make a touch point. We'll make a touch point right here. Because I need to move back. And when I move, of course, my elevation will change. So what I do is, now I come right back to it, where I know now that's set grade. So I got the grade assist on. Now it's going to do it on its own. It's trying to find that. It's trying to find it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take that off for right now and just dig it manually. So I don't want to go crazy until that power cable's through here. So I'm just going to take off a little at a time. I shouldn't be even close to it. They said that thing was 4 or 5 feet in the ground. I should have to take out maybe a foot or two at the most. But then again, I don't know. I'd rather be safe than sorry. That's just taking up the driveway gravel. So I'm barely below the gravel. Once I get past this line, or this shit, I'm trying to focus. Once I get past this electrical line, then I can really rock and roll. I know that's pretty much on grade right there. Let me make sure. grade where the smooth part is, right here. So what I'm gonna do, I made that a touch point, and I'm gonna move again. I haven't set it yet because I'm gonna get this out of the way first. That way I can see my mark, or I can see where my teeth are. I ain't even got close to the power cable yet. Rock in it. I can waste that. Anyway, alright, I'm gonna come right here, my touch point. I don't worry about the beeper because my elevation changed. So now I made that grade. So now I can clean this up. Uh-oh. What is that? Like I found an old culvert, or a culvert. Not sure where that's coming from. Let me get out and look. Well, no water running through it, barely. Alright, so she's going out through yonder. Never fails. So right there's his transformer. I wonder, I bet comes out right in here either. Anyway, so I wonder if it didn't come from that, because there's a ditch line up there that wraps around. I wonder if they didn't, whenever they built this up, if they didn't set a culvert, run a culvert all the way down through here into that ditch line over there. Anyway, I may try to dig that up and see if I can save some of it. I doubt it, but we'll see. At least maybe. Well, I'm not there yet. I think the electrical line probably runs about right in here where my tracks are. So we ain't out of the clear, or we ain't in the clear yet. So let me dig on this a minute and see what I can uncover. Okay, I think we diverted disaster there. So what I got basically to right here is daylighting out. So in the channel there, that's basically gonna go up all the way. I'm gonna follow this. I'm down the grade now, and I think I got plenty of depth to work with. I'm only about, I don't know, 1.5 to 2 feet below the original ground right there. I can definitely tell that that's fill dirt from another spot, from another site, because it's different color than the rest of it around here. And so yeah, let me look from the house back down this way. So what I did was probably about, let's see, from about right in here back, I took the slope out and just went flat. Man, it's got some big, 1.5 inch gravel in here. Sure hate to waste that, but I ain't sifting through it. And this thing. So this is looking down through the yard. Can't tell. Anyway, the ditch line's got to be filled in. And then I'll move the ditch line over as far as I can. But yeah. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'll have to see if he wants this culvert ripped out. Not even sure where that's draining to. That may be running all the way down through there, but one thing I'm kind of worried about is the more I get over in here, I don't know, I'll figure it out. So anyway, now I can start cutting back that way. And then again, because the hill goes up, I know that more than likely the power cable is going to be running up, but I would like to cut this out as much as I can, because I want my ditch line to be as far over that way as possible to give them more of a backyard. But we'll see. What I may start doing now is bringing dirt from the front side and filling in, working in this ditch line and moving it over. So what I'm about to do is I'm gonna kick that fire around and get them logs back burning good. And then I'm probably gonna call it a day. Spawn around here and go plug on the fire. track to the other side and finish throwing a log or two on here, and then